You know, I can't be the only Star Trek fan who feels like a little kid again, reliving the Star Trek golden age during the 90s when there were like 3 series running alongside of various movies. I am just flailing right now because today it was announced that CBS is working on another Star Trek series, this one being another one that fans have really, really wanted, centered around Captain Pike, who is a character that was established way in the original series in the pilot episode, but, you know, came back in Star Trek Discovery, which is a newer series. They're making an entire series centered around him, Spock, and Number One, who are all known to us again because of Star Trek Discovery. And it's called Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and I'm just... like, my brain is, like, trying to process this level of excitement. And it's really interesting because I feel like we're kind of entering another Star Trek golden age because we have, like, I think this is like the 5th Star Trek series that's in the works. We have Star Trek Discovery, Star Trek Picard, both of which I love dearly. We have an animated Star Trek coming up called Lower Decks. We have the Section 31 Star Trek that's in the works, starring Michelle Yeoh's character, Georgiou, Mirror Universe Georgiou. And then I think we also have, oh, and then we have this one, so that's 5. That's 5. I remember hearing that there is a Nickelodeon one, potentially. Is that the Lower Decks, or is the Lower Decks... I don't know, I'd have to do some research. But suffice it to say, there is a lot of Star Trek right now, and a lot of fans, actually not a lot, but a few fans have expressed some concerns about oversaturation of Star Trek, like there was like in the late 90s, early 2000s, which is largely responsible for the way Star Trek Enterprise ended. I don't think that we're experiencing oversaturation because everything seems very paced, and additionally, I feel like we are living in a time now where there's so many streaming opportunities for shows where oversaturation isn't really that problematic. Like, it's not going to be flooding the actual television. It's going to be on streaming services where people can elect and decide on whether or not they want to purchase subscriptions in order to view the content. So I think the viewer has more power instead of like just having it programmed on TV. But I don't think we're really going to have to worry about that. If anything, the fact that they are making this many series, I would say probably reflects the fact that people are hungry for this type of content. People still love Star Trek, they love the stories, and I think especially during these very difficult social times, I think there's a lot of potential for Star Trek to bring people together and to create narratives about a lot of different important social topics that apply to things nowadays. And now I know some fans will be like, oh, keep politics out of Star Trek, but the truth is Star Trek has always been about politics since the beginning, and I really find that fans are very short-sighted when they don't acknowledge that. But that's just me, that's my opinion. But I'm really curious to see what they're going to be doing with this show, this new show. I wonder if they're going to return to the semi-episodic, kind of like alien race of the week formula that, say, the original series and the Next Generation and somewhat Voyager kind of utilized, or if it's going to be very much serialized like Deep Space Nine, Enterprise, and Discovery, and also Picard. So I'm hoping that they kind of do something like they did with Star Trek Voyager, where it was kind of episodic. Like there was sometimes like a new alien of the week, but at the same time there was this story that bound all the characters together, and that was always present in each episode, even if it was just the background, you know. So I'm hoping that they do that. Undoubtedly, that means like, since it's called Strange New Worlds, that means it's going to be largely about space exploration. And I know a lot of fans have been really excited about that prospect too. Anyway, so if you are a Star Trek fan, subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you are interested in Star Trek and you ever want to start a conversation with me about it, I will talk your ear off. Alright? Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day and keep watching Star Trek. Bye.